guys, welcome back to another beer review. Tonight we are checking out a beer that I am super stoked for. A recent release from the Lost Abbey. This is their Red Poppy Ale. This is it just says ale brewed with poppy seeds with cherries added, aged in oak barrels. It's a sour, or an American wild ale, I think they consider it. 5% alcohol by volume. I've heard amazing stuff about this beer. I wasn't even aware of this beer. You guys know, I recently just started getting into sours. And my buddy Nathan actually texted me. It was probably like, I don't know, like a month ago maybe, and was like, hey, if you can find Red Poppy, let me know, because I want to get some. And I just kind of started looking for it, and it was April 1st, so about 2.5 weeks ago. Lost Abbey put a photo on Instagram on April Fool's Day, and they had a bottle of Duck Duck Goose, and they said they were tapping a keg of it, and they were also doing the release of Red Poppy. So it just came out a little while ago, and the Duck Duck Goose thing ended up being not an April Fool's joke, which was amazing. I didn't get to go over there. It really bummed me out, but they were doing 3-ounce tasters at the brewery, and it was one per person, and the keg kicked in 45 minutes from what I heard from 3-ounce tasters. So that's how popular that beer is. Duck Duck Goose is like number one on my want list right now. I have no idea. I don't think I'll ever get a bottle of the 2013. I'm waiting for 2017 or whatever it is. They do it every 4 years, but they also did the Red Poppy release, and it was, I think the brewery let you buy 3 bottles max, and it sold out like instantly. So thankfully a buddy of mine is local, and I got my hands on some bottles. So Nathan, my friend, you're getting some of these. But wanted to do a review. Like I said, I heard this beer is awesome. Any kind of fruited sour for me is, I love it. I did a review of Consecration from Russian River a couple weeks ago. That was actually the first sour I ever had, and it's my favorite sour. So looking forward to this one, just because I've heard awesome stuff. So without any further ado, these cork and cage bottles always scare me. I'm like ready for this to just gush everywhere. Ooh, nice smoke on that one. We're gonna go Lost Abbey Tiku glass for this. Proper glassware. Yeah, 5%. Nice light sour. I think most of wild ales are kind of, that aren't like crazy barrel aged, or like in the 5-6% range. I don't know if, I'm not 100% sure on that, so feel free to correct me if that's not right. So holding up to light, this is like a dark, almost like a ruby red color. It's like a murky reddish kind of brown. About a finger of like an off-white, almost like a khaki color head. Super tight bubbles all the way around. Great carbonation in this one. It's like that champagne kind of effervescence. Tons and tons of little bubbles streaming up to the top of that. So let's go ahead and check out the aroma on this one. Wow, tons of cherries. That is very cherry forward. You get that tartness, that funk, a little bit of that, like that barnyard funkiness, like a little bit of that like wet horse blanket. You hear people talk about Belgian styles and sours like that. Definitely has that like an awesome funk to it. There's like that woody kind of oakiness from the barrels in there, but just all kinds of like tart cherries. My mouth, like the back of my mouth is already watering just smelling this. I'm getting ready like for that sourness that's gonna come. It smells so good. If you guys drink kombucha, I drink kombucha a lot. There's one that's called Cosmic Cranberry. Reminds me a lot of this. You get like that kind of like not balsamic, like a red wine kind of vinegar. There's definitely like a vinegar kind of note in there. This beer smells amazing, so let's go and dig in. Cheers. Ooh, That is freaking awesome. Not like super sour, but definitely tart. Right up front, you get hit with like that tart cherry. There's a little bit of bitterness, middle of the mouth. You get kind of like that red wine kind of vinegar. A little bit. It's not. There might be like a little bit of balsamic vinegar in there, but definitely like that vinegar note. Those those bubbles, that carbonation right up front kind of cleanses your palate. You get the sour cherries. This is super dry on the finish. This is really good. I like this a lot. This is very reminiscent of like that kombucha that I drink all the time. It's like not overly sour though. Really tart, but not like crazy. You definitely get a little bit of like puckering the back of your mouth waters when that hits the front of your tongue. But awesome stuff. Really light, really dry. The carbonation's great. I like this beer a lot. This is really good. There's that little bit of funkiness in there. Like I said, a little bit of that kind of like that wet horse blanket, that barnyard kind of funk going on, but the cherries are there. The cherry note in there is awesome. This is really good. Wow. I like this a lot. Don't know if it's as good for me as Consecration is, but awesome stuff. On Beer Advocate, this gets a 95. I think it's a little bit better than that. I'm going to go 97 on this one. If you guys can get your hands on this, definitely check it out. Red Poppy from Lost Abbey. Those cherries in there are great. That oakiness in there, there's like that woody kind of note. But I just like how dry that finishes. It just makes you want to drink more and more of it. I'm telling you, if you guys, you got to get into sour. Sour beers are amazing. This is great. Awesome stuff. So, as always, if you guys have ever had Lost Abbey, let me know what you think. I kind of was, after reading it, it said like this is something that's not for like the weak, like as far as like sours go or something like that, but I don't think it's overly sour. It's tart and it's awesome, but it's not like that crazy like mouth-watering puckering sour. It's really good, very easy drinking. I mean, it's 5%, so on a warm day like it was today, this is a perfect kind of beer if you're into this, you know, if you're into sour. So yeah, awesome stuff from Lost Abbey. Like I said, if you can get your hands on this, definitely do it. It's worth trading for. I don't know if there's anywhere local that still has this. I tried to find the breweries out of it. I looked online, everyone was sold out. So I definitely got lucky with this one. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing these videos. Like I said, if you've had this, let me know what you think. Another awesome beer from the Lost Abbey. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Cheers.